on the ass, nigga. Been in corner. Ain't no price.
What's up, word? It's your boy Sporty Blacc. Welcome back. Fade2Blacc Hiphop Podcast Season 2.
Season
man.
number 2. We coming back at you.
Full effect, better than ever, man. You already know it.
Man, it's Joe Fade, the barbershop talk, man. Y'all already know what's going on with me, man. The other half of Fade2Blacc Hiphop Podcast. Make sure y'all going to subscribe right now, man. Season number 1 was a classic. So you can go back right now and check out season number 1. Binge, watch that guy. Share. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Joe Fade, the barbershop talk, man.
For sure, man. We back. Season 2. You know what I mean? Brand new location. You know what I mean? New topics.
With special guests.
Everything fresh out of the press. We got my partner Joey PopOff in the building with
Right.
us. You know what I mean?
What up?
Then we got my partner Johnny B in the building with us.
What's going on, good people?
Hey man,
Right.
so hey, we got a lot to talk about today. We just happy to be back, man. Fade2Blacc Season 2.
Season number 2. Welcome back to Fade2Blacc, the Hip Hop Podcast. Season number 2. We've been going over some great topics, man. Sporty Blacc in the building. Johnny B, Joey Popoff. Man, I got a great feeling about this podcast, season number 2, Fade2Blacc Hip Hop Podcast. I really feel like we back and we going better than last season already, man, in episode number 1.
I feel like everything go goddamn do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Shit, everything. Y'all, boy, how y'all feel about Philly beating New England in the Super Bowl?
Didn't expect it to happen until that last fumble. Then I'm like, all right, dang, they might win.
Yeah.
I kind of had a good
time
feeling.
the
Right.
Patriots finna come back.
The whole time, last play, the last 7 years, the Patriots been coming back at the end. In the last 3 years, they've been making it to. They made it to the Super Bowl the last 3 years and won the last 2 by the last play of the game.
Right.
And that was just
But they've been
phenomenal,
doing
man.
it,
They've been doing it. So you
that's
just
all
expect.
right.
We're looking at the real GOATs.
Right.
Yeah.
NFL.
Okay, but at the same
Tom
time,
Brady and Bill Belichick.
when
like
you watching
real
this
GOATs.
motherfucker though, right, and the fact that you don't watch a lot of football, is you watching this shit, right? Cause the lens I'm looking at is, to me, they can't stop these niggas. They can't stop Philly.
They couldn't
You know
stop
what I'm
Philly.
saying? Because going into the game, I felt like Philadelphia was a better team. You know what I'm saying? And then I was more room for Philly because I just wanted somebody other than New England to win.
Everybody, the
what
whole
a lot of
world wanted
people
somebody to
feel.
beat the Patriots, man. Finally.
So, and then
All the Falcon fans wanted
So then when I seen that these motherfuckers weren't playing Malcolm Butler, they best cornerback, that shit really, I'm like, damn, I can't believe this shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So in the aftermath, you know what I mean? So after they beat them, you know what I'm saying? In the aftermath, that was like the main question. I was just like trying to figure. I'm like, what the fuck these folk got going on with that right there? Cause it just didn't make no sense when you
what
look
was
at
the reason?
stats.
What was the reason?
Shit,
Why
I
did
don't know. Belichick did what he
violate
said.
some kind of
Listen,
team rule?
did what Belichick said. Belichick said he made that decision based on what he felt was best for the team.
Right. Now, some of the facts that came back from the reason why Belichick made that decision was Malcolm Butler, even from some of his own teammates, were saying that he was late for practice and he was really lackadaisical during practice, and his attentiveness to practice, you know what I mean, getting ready for the game, preparing for the game, he wasn't up. So I heard football players say that he let the team down.
Oh, so
They didn't let him down. Malcolm Butler really let the team down, and I think Bill Belichick is that type of coach that said, you know what, I'm not going to let you enjoy this victory with us because we're going to win anyway.
Okay.
So you're not going to get a chance to enjoy this victory.
yeah.
And you giving half the effort, and these guys going out here giving their all, so I'm not going to play you. I think Belichick didn't think that it was going to make a big of a difference because they relied on the last play. They did everything right. The Patriots did everything right the whole game, except when Tom Brady got stripped for the ball. They had plenty of time, and it still came down to a live play that could have tied up in overtime.
I don't know what game that nigga was watching. Them niggas defense was iron. Them niggas got straight.
Hold on, but at the-
No. Time out. Them niggas gave up the most yards in Super Bowl history.
500 and Tom Brady threw for 500 too.
Listen, I'm tell you something. Them niggas performance on the defensive side of the ball was an F.
It was the same way with
They
Seattle.
graded
They
out
won the game.
as
They
an
won.
F.
That game was won. They won on the defensive interception.
The nigga
That
we
game
talking
won.
about intercepted the ball, Malcolm Butler.
Right.
So I say, if I'm a coach, I'm Belichick. He came up on a Bill Parcells as a defensive coordinator. So you supposed to be this defensive guru. Okay, for whatever reason you tell that man he not playing, you want to bite it wrong for the simple fact they say he told this nigga he wasn't playing right at the national anthem.
Now I do
So
agree.
this nigga crying, you know what I'm saying, on at kickoff. So off the rip, the team, they throw the team off because you ain't prepped the team, telling the team that this nigga ain't gonna play. So now you got the backup niggas, you know what I'm saying, getting these reps. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting their chemistry right, knowing that this nigga ain't gonna play. So all the other niggas gonna have to fill these different positions. And when you playing in the secondary, nigga, so many different coverages.
So he did it during the national anthem.
That's what he told him. He said, bro, you not playing. So the nigga, like, damn.
He told him, yeah, that's messed up right there.
So that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what he told
So
him.
they were fucked up. So it fucked the team up because it's a
The
distraction.
chemistry, right?
Because the
right.
other niggas on the
That's true.
defense,
They
like,
thought
what
they
this
was
nigga
gonna win anyway.
They thought
Look,
they
when they
was
played
gonna win.
Jacksonville, when they played Jacksonville,
bro,
they said that's the best team we played all year. When they
No,
beat Jacksonville,
it's somewhere
that's
in
what
that
they said.
game. If you playing football, nigga, and you on that defensive side, you see. If you on the offense side, you see that your defense can't stop these niggas. If you on the defense side out there, and these niggas running up and down the field on your ass, you realize we can't stop these niggas. But you steady looking at your best DB. This nigga played 98% of their snaps during the year, meaning he played more defensive snaps than anybody on the team for the last 3 years, nigga.
Right.
So he's a very big part of their defense.
crazy.
So when you take him off the board,
That's probably what was going on.
He took himself off.
he was just
No, he
relying
did. No,
on
he
his
did.
talent.
No, he
And
did.
didn't
No, he
show
did.
up
No, he did.
to
No, he
practice.
did. See, that I would go rebuttal that because that shit he's saying, that shit never was clarified. They were trying to say nigga, I called
Jonathan
some
Jones
weed.
said it.
No,
Jonathan Jones said that man went, man, listen, part of the violation was he was smoking weed.
It wasn't no violation.
He was smoking weed and he wasn't really showing up for practice like that.
That was the speculation at first. That he went to a Rick Ross concert, he was late for the thing, he was smoking weed. That nigga came out publicly like, bro, that shit is a lie. That shit false. And Belichick never said that it was disciplinary. If he would have said that, then they would never
So
second
what did
guess
he
him.
do?
He didn't do shit. That's the thing. He didn't do
He
nothing.
said he
They
violated,
got
he
made up.
violated team
policy.
team
No, it
policies.
ain't.
That's what they said.
No,
he
it ain't,
violated
bro.
team policies.
No,
I'm saying,
it
did he
ain't. No,
do
it ain't.
something?
He ain't. No, it didn't. It's
So
more,
what? He was at home that night? He didn't
no,
go out?
it's more or less. It's more shit that we don't know. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a lot of shit
I
that
do
been
believe
brewing
that.
for the simple fact. For one, the nigga he coming up for a contract year this year, right? So what I believe is just Belichick in his mind want to just show him that we can do this shit without you. You see what I'm
I do
saying?
think he did
and
say that.
use that as a tool for the rest of the team. Like y'all niggas goddamn want to be lackadaisical, which he probably was,
Right.
and things like that. Before him violating something, he didn't know. He probably had sorry practice habits. Probably goddamn laid on a couple team meetings and this and that.
Atlanta Falcons.
But no. Fuck that. Fuck that. You playing? This is a Super Bowl.
You playing
So
for a Super Bowl.
so now.
So you out here playing.
Okay, cool. But what I'm trying to say, this is what I'm saying is.
I think the coach should
It's a
play.
difference between a nigga getting a fight, a nigga getting locked up, than a nigga goddamn not running. Not running full speed on the coverage. You feel what I'm saying? So cause basically what you also gotta look at, he's saying that Jonathan Jones said this and that, but that's a nigga that didn't even play that game. Jonathan, he didn't play, but you got other niggas who played that game.
There were other people that played that game that said the same
tweeted,
thing.
No, they tweeted out in support and tweeted out in confusion trying to figure out, niggas said, the nigga Brown, like, the locker room was divided
That's a
and
large
kick off.
personnel, so I don't think everybody knew
You feel what I'm saying? So
going
it was a distraction. Then you got other players trying to figure out, like Ty Law. He was a great DB for them, trying to figure out.
So,
we're still trying to figure out why the fuck that nigga ain't playing.
So do you think it has something to do with Vegas losing all that money? Because Vegas had a 4.5 point spread on the game. They gave Philly 4.5 points, and Philly won. So that's like, if you bet Vegas $100 to them 4.5 points, then you would win like 10,000.
I don't know.
For that
can't say
Super Bowl, and Vegas lost that big.
I feel like if you trying to rig a game or some shit, you gonna need a lot of people involved, including referees and coaches. I think it's just too many people to try to.
It come down to one play, dog. The end of the game.
The
battle. It ain't like somebody just blow you out, but you going back and forth. It come down to that one play. What play?
They ain't throw no lot of flag. They won the least penalized Super Bowl.
I'm talking about to rig game. You don't have to have
Yes,
a
you
whole
do.
bunch of
Yes, you do. If you got two teams and them motherfuckers ain't equally talented, it's gonna be hard as hell to keep this sorry ass team in the game.
The Vikings when the dude threw the pass at the end and he ducked.
Them was two equally good teams. What I'm saying is, if you
throwing the game.
To throw a game,
Yeah, to throw a game, I think it's got to be a lot of variables.
It's a lot of variables.
It got to be a lot of factors in it. Got to be a lot of factors in it. It got to be more than just.
Because for one, to tell you something, if your goddamn offensive line, if your offensive line is dominant to their defensive line, they don't stand a chance.
But dude got back there and watch the tape.
I understand what you saying about that one play.
Got to the quarterback and turned around.
But
didn't sack him when he could have. Watch the end of that game.
So you think somebody paid him?
I'm just saying.
No, how he know he ain't gonna be on the field that play? The coach could they could have ran a different scheme.
Because I'm saying you don't think that they know they gonna lose?
No, nigga. I know niggas that played in the NFL. I got cousins that played in the NFL. That shit real.
Okay.
That shit real.
Okay, so
you might get the easy
so
thing.
that's why you ain't gonna have a lot of people involved, because to these folks, this shit real. They not
Listen,
gonna do
it's real to the player, but
the
I
only
think
thing
the
I
only
can
one
see
who put the strain like the
realistically you
referees
can fit is probably
and the coaches.
a basketball game.
Referees and the
Because
coaches.
you only got 5
You have
referees.
some players.
Yeah.
You have some players.
He ducked, man. He could have made that play.
I'm gonna show you something.
He ducked out the way.
I mean, man, Marshawn Lynch was supposed to win that touchdown.
He definitely throwing the
Marshawn Lynch would have made that touchdown, man.
It's 10 seconds left.
And then like you got variations like, see what they do. What I feel like is
you can fix a basketball game quicker than you can in a
you can try to fix it, but you had to throw certain variables in there where it's only certain people. I ain't gonna say certain people, but it's only certain people that really come up with them certain variables that can affect the game. When you deflate a football, that could have an outcome. Yeah, when you do something like deflating a football, that do something to the outcome of the game. They wouldn't lose on purpose unless it was something like.
It's weird. I don't think that them players gonna be playing to lose.
Right.
But if you a coach, let's say Bill Belichick wanted to lose, I don't see why he would want to lose. But his coaching, the way he approached that game, it just seemed odd to me, because if I'm a coach and I'm saying that I'm not playing this nigga for whatever the betterment of the team, so I guess the nigga they put in instead of him, I guess he felt like this nigga gonna do a better job, right? But by the halftime or third quarter, you see this nigga getting burnt, this nigga getting up touchdowns. When in your mind do you realize that shit ain't working?
Right.
I need to put this nigga back in there. You feel what I'm saying? Or or do you get to,
you can't go back on your word like
why you can't if you're a coach?
You can't
if you're
hey
a coach,
guys,
you
can.
can. That's what you do.
Right.
You make adjustments as a coach. When Malcolm Butler, the dude we speaking on, when he intercepted that ball in Seattle, the play that he's speaking on, instead of them running Marshawn Lynch, they threw a pass. That nigga Malcolm Butler came off the bench. He got inserted because the niggas in front of him was bullshit. So that's how he got into the game.
That could have been part of the throw, though. Part of them throwing the game.
The last play
Florida, who
tag,
throwing the
right?
game?
You right.
Seattle.
You right
Oh,
though.
you talking about the Patriot, right?
So what you? I'm
They
talking.
could have
what
been
my
part of
point
them
is-
throwing the Super Bowl. Sitting.
I'm saying,
Sitting there playing.
this what I'm saying. If the man told him he can't play before the game, he ain't gonna change his mind at halftime just cause he can't, just cause he getting beat.
So that's a pride thing then. It's
No,
not
that's a
coaching no more.
moral thing.
It's not coaching no more then.
That's my
Because okay,
word. That
no,
he is
no, no.
coaching though.
It can't be a coaching decision because it's like this, right? As a coach, you got a depth chart, right, of players, and it's a cornerback one is way better than the third cornerback.
Yeah.
You got first string, second
string,
string,
third
third string, right? So once you take your first string nigga out and say you ain't even playing, so now your second become your one, your third become your second. You see what I'm saying? So now when you go to running these different coverages like a nickel package, a dime package, these niggas getting on the field. So now, not only do you not got your best cornerback on the field, then when you doing nickel and dime coverage, you got your third string nigga on the field. So how in the hell you figure it's best for your team to have your third string player on the field in front of your first string player who played 98% of the football snaps during the year?
That ain't nobody gonna dispute that. What I'm saying
Right.
is Bill Belichick made that decision. He not gonna go back and renege on that decision because he getting beat. He ain't that type of guy.
No.
So that's bad coaching.
No.
No.
How is that not bad coaching?
It definitely bad.
That don't
I think
make
it
no
I
bad.
say that bad,
Yeah.
coach. I mean,
Yeah,
well,
I'm saying.
I don't know, because if he did something in the coach's mind, like whatever he
Okay.
perceived to be wrong, then
Like-
that was pretty on the coach.
I don't
And
believe he
some
innocent.
of the
I
team,
think he
some
did.
of
What did he
the
do?
some of the teammates agree
What did he
with
do?
Belichick's decision.
If Belichick would have said it was a disciplinary decision,
And I
there
think
would have been
what-
no conversation after
I
that.
think what-
Everybody would have understood, like, he fucked up somewhere.
That's the only other
They
thing
just
I
don't
heard
wanna
that was
put it
going
out
on.
there, right? And that would have been that. But that's not what he said. And then even Tom Brady came out and tweeted in support of Malcolm Butler. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He was
Kind of
Bill
confirming that it was not no discipline shit. It was just Bill Belichick's decision. But I'm gonna show you how it's bad coaching, right? Let's
Tell
say,
me Bill Belichick, the greatest coach
yeah.
NFL all time,
Man, gotta be
made
right
this
now.
decision
Go.
because he left Malcolm Butler out because of some bad coaching.
Yeah, that's exactly what
The
happened.
greatest coach of all time
Yeah, go look at the
Made a bad
defensive
coaching
stats.
decision.
When
made
you,
a
go,
bad coaching
when you
decision.
go look at the defensive stats, it's
you
gonna
talking
speak for themselves. Defo gave up the most yards ever in Super Bowl history.
But they scored.
They
more
offense,
yards.
let's show. They offense goddamn scored the most points in a losing effort. Meaning
Right.
the offense and Tom Brady, he threw for 505 yards, the most yards ever in the playoff game. So the offense did their job. The defense didn't do their job. They couldn't get off the field on 3rd and 4th down. This nigga Nick Foles threw for 375 yards. Them nigga ran for about 200. So basically, they like Malcolm Butler said, like, man, they gave up on me, man. I don't know, man. It is what it is. But I definitely know I could have changed that game. This was his words.
Right.
He
I
was
think so,
confused.
too.
And the fact that he was crying, it was a shock. It wasn't, and when I say it was bad coaching, because this is why it's bad coaching. It's bad coaching, but how they handle it leading up to the game. Because if you knew you weren't gonna play this nigga for whatever reasons, let's say it's
couldn't
matchups
prepare
or
for
whatever, you can prepare better if you let your team know this nigga ain't playing. Because if we in the secondary, I'm a corner, you a corner, he'll say that he'll say
Yeah,
that,
but
right?
if you say
So now,
if you say that before then, now you gotta just tell everything that's going on.
no, you don't. No, you don't. You a coach. You don't got to say that. You just say he's not starting.
But how many interviews he gonna get? They gonna ask him, Malcolm, why ain't you starting?
It ain't. If you
Why
can,
ain't you
you
starting?
can put a gag order on him. You can do that as a coach.
But if he ain't do nothing, do you think he gonna not talk?
He can't talk. If you say it's a gag order, just like with freshmen in college, they can't talk. You let them know media ain't got no access. What I'm trying to say to you, as far as a game preparation standpoint, that's what I'm talking about, coaching. The game preparation standpoint, if you know this man ain't gonna play, now you got to get the niggas behind him more repetitions and get these niggas in sync with the chemistry of how the goddamn rotations gonna come in with these different covers and these different schemes. And if this nigga been playing 98% of the snaps all year, It's a lot of niggas behind him ain't got that experience. And then you finna put him in the Super Bowl. You gotta tell them instead of telling them right before the game. That's why they defense.
He gotta be a team captain to play that many.
That's what I'm saying. They were out of whack.
He's the leader of that defense.
He was their best corner. He was their best corner, bro. So it's like it different.
I mean, two things I'm saying though is if you was the coach and you said no, you can't play, and then third quarter come, you say, well, I said you weren't gonna be able to play. But since we lose, I'm gonna put your ass in for a second, all right?
Hell yeah.
Right.
Because I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why. Like let's use another position. Although the corner position is a very important position of a team, right? That's why they get paid so much. Let's use another position. Let's say fucking wide receiver. Let's say you tell the wide receiver nigga, you not playing today. For whatever reason. Receiver. Boom, you not playing. He your number one receiver. You tell him he ain't playing. But the nigga you put in there for him, he dropped 4 balls in the Super Bowl. Do you stay with him or do you put the other nigga back in the game?
Now, you already said he can't play. You can't switch up.
Why you can't?
That means that he ain't trying to win the game.
That means you're not trying to win then. That's bad coaching. If you don't get the other nigga to try.
You put him in the game, now your word, you know, put your word up. Now niggas don't want to hear what you got to say. He flaking.
That's true.
Yeah, coach talking about I ain't gonna get to play today. By third quarter, I'll be in.
Right. Damn.
I don't look at it from that perspective. I look at it as if it's a disciplinary move, then that's what it is. But the fact that they, I'm gonna show you why it's not a disciplinary. I'm gonna show you why it's not a disciplinary move. Because in the NFL, you can only dress 53 people, a certain amount of people. So when they dressed him, they lost a roster spot. You feel what I'm saying? He played that game. He played one play on the special team. He played no defensive plays.
Maybe they used his salary to pay Vegas some of that money.
I don't know. But what I'm saying is that's what made it so controversial. The fact that he let the nigga dress out and let the nigga get and play a special team snap.
I don't know. I guess it's
but he didn't get no defensive snap.
Wrap around you. I'm saying the greatest coach of all time made a bad coaching decision.
Right.
That's what got everybody puzzled.
All I know is the Patriots beat the Falcons last year. I got trust issues. George lost. I got trust issues when it comes to sports. But what y'all think about the halftime show? Justin Timberlake gave a tribute to Prince. And who the hell is the backpack kid? It was in the halftime show.
Like in Future come out tomorrow, but like nigga, Dirty Sprite 3.
Right.
But I also think
6 o'clock.
I also think that Beyonce doing it was more or less on that, proving that I don't need to drop it on all of these medias. I can just drop it right here.
A lot of that material getting stolen before they can really properly put it out. So you gotta have some kind of prestige. And then with the way everything is going, you know what I mean? This new era, everybody want to see some kind of video content. You know what I mean? Selfies done evolved to 10-second videos where you're not just standing still, striking a pose. You're doing a whole 10-second selfie where you striking 10 poses a second. You know what I mean? Like you shooting a whole little movie. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of ways you can steal content from people. So what they're doing is, to me, I think it's a marvelous idea when you coming up with an album nowadays and you coming out with the visuals to go with every song. I think that shit fire. Like, and I think if you're not doing it like that, then you know you kind of behind the wave. You behind the wave. If you're not dropping video content with your music, because you got Bitmojis now. We want to see what you look like, whether it's a cartoon type or whether it's a video. We want to see
some type of
representation of you.
Well, it just depends on how big that damn song is. Some songs be so big, niggas that don't even shoot the video.
And that's true.
It done blowed us so much.
To take it to the next level, though, you gotta have some kind of visual.
I don't know. Lil Uzi still ain't shot no video to the EXO tour line. That bitch 3-time platinum.
Right. Well, not one video.
That nigga probably like a little lyric video or something. You know, little shit like that, but not no official video.
That was an album, EXO tour line?
Nah, that's a song.
Oh yeah. But I that song is probably on the album. They got videos. He got visuals.
Yeah, he got visuals
to that particular right.
He don't got no official video to that song.
But I think that's still making like it's a part of a whole body of work. So I can envision what Lil Uzi Vert doing or would be doing in this song. You see what I'm saying? Or I know what it looked like. He don't necessarily need it that way. But, at the same time, though, I still feel like he would do better with more visual.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
it may be something within him that he may be camera shy.
Some niggas, he ain't camera shy. He got video, but it just, I guess the song's so big, they know the budget for the video need to be as big, and they probably just ain't never figured out the contract agreements, and the song done blowed up so much by now, they like, well, damn.
Yeah.
But
shit.
You got a valid point because he may be doing better without as many videos.
Talking about push me to the edge.
Yeah.
Right.
All my friends are dead. Well, how you gonna shoot that video? It's probably
I thought he do got a video to that song.
Not really. You just got to put your mind to it. You got to come up with something creative.
Oh, he got a video to that song?
I
think he got a video to that song.
I don't know, man.
Now that you got that bit
I don't
last week
follow
or
Lil Uzi Vert.
But I'm just getting it as an example. It's a big song that niggas ain't got.
As far as what you said,
Outkast came out like that.
Say what now?
Outkast came out like that. Outkast used to drop an album every 2 years, and they did not have as many visuals.
They were signing different deals back then too.
No, you true on that. But to his point, you don't need to have the visual to sell the music if the content good like
If the
that.
songs just pop, that bitch just pop.
It
Sometimes
just pop,
they just
right.
go.
But I just think in this new era,
Visuals.
it really helps, and then it's just so much you can do with the visuals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's so easy to do. Like
Yeah.
with that indie life, you can shoot your own videos at a lower budget, lower cost, and I think it helps with the marketing. And people definitely want to see it.
It definitely do.
But like songs have the potential to get big before any visual is shot. I look at the Red Deshaun.
Exactly.
That song got hot quick.
Yeah.
And then he just now came out with the video.
Yeah.
But that song been around for a minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It be like that sometimes. It's outside of the motherfuckers.
So what you think? What is it that break a record?
It's different. You got the shit rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I
Well,
just had to change the
reason I say it's different thing because different songs take out different way. I'm gonna give you an example. And it was one of my topics.
It's a large factors.
Like my little partner, Rich the Kid. Shout out to him. I fought with him. He one of my favorite young artists for the fact he one of the youngest CEOs in the game. You know what I mean? He got Famous Dick signed to him and Jay Crit signed to him. But anyway, he got a song called New Freezer. He got Kendrick Lamar now.
Right.
And it been out, you know what I'm saying? It was doing okay just on the strength of the video was fire and he had Kendrick Lamar now. The beat catchy. But the nigga fucked around and stumbled up on some viral success. He had these young niggas had did like a little skit saying little Snapchat skit saying like this how females be when they get ready. When they mad at you, they go over their friend house. On Snapchat, goddamn, before they get ready to go out. So it was like 4 niggas, and they were playing that New Freezer in the back. I'm being too far to the visa. Oh, nigga, they were snapping their neck like that. They were acting like they were female. And that shit went viral. And it started a New Freezer channel. So now all kind of people doing the New Freezer. I know y'all don't say no, y'all tell but that's how it
mannequin
started.
challenge.
Yeah, so that's how it started. So now that nigga shit done jumped into the goddamn Hot 100 goddamn Billboard top song. It's steady going up. You know what I'm saying? So it's different things now that what makes songs hot. You know what I'm saying? Make songs go viral. But just like he was saying with the mannequin challenge, that what made the Black Beetle song go number 1 with Ray Spurr and the goddamn Bucci.
And it was still a good song.
And
it was a good song.
Exactly.
It was well put together.
Had
The production
the
was good.
Mask Off song, it was hot. But when they did the Mask Off challenge with them folk fucking with them flutes and violins and shit, that shit made that shit just go through the room. So it's different things nowadays, you know what I'm saying, to help songs.
But by that time, the song already been blew.
Not really, because like I said, the New Freezer song, it was stagnant. It was a cool song, but when they did that, when that challenge went viral, you can go on your timeline on Instagram, you gonna see somebody or a bunch of people doing a new freezer challenge. It's an internet phenomenon. The internet pushed the culture. So anytime you get some viral success, it's gonna automatically equate to monetary success. Automatically.
Right.
Yeah. You go viral, you probably gonna get a check.
Yeah, automatically. So if you got your song behind it, you go see it. Now I'm hearing new freezer on the radio more. You see what I'm saying? So
because of that, right?
It growing organically now because folks doing these.
That's what I was gonna say. That's organic. That's something that you can't.
Yeah,
really
it wasn't no
predict to happen.
It wasn't no marketing.
You hope something like that happens.
You feel
where people just take your music and it turn into a marketing phenomenon strategy.
Behind it, he got Interscope behind him. You know what I'm saying? So when the shit went viral and it took off, so now they able to. You know what I'm saying? Help put some more, you know what I'm saying, reinforcement behind it. You know what I mean? Because they got something now. You know what I mean? Because all the budget was straight. Okay, shit, you got a song, we got Kendrick Lamar verse. So now we just need to give you a 5 video. So that's what they did. And it was just doing that. But when them young nigga did that little comedy skit with that shit there, and that shit went viral, it just blew up.
So you basically telling me, I ain't saying it like this is all you saying, but a gimmick or something like a challenge.
That is what it is.
But see the thing about it, it's so many people. See the gimmicks don't work. See a lot of folks that trying to get a viral challenge that pop off for them, but it never pops off gimmickly. It got to be organic for the shit to work. That's the only way. Because it was organic. You know what I'm saying? So then. It been plenty of folk that came with all kind of challenges with their song. You got rappers be on the internet feeling, hey man, do a video to my thing, I'm gonna repost it for you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be trying to get their content on them. You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't organic, it ain't gonna pop. You know what I'm saying?
So what you got to say to somebody like Ply with that rock?
See, Ply, he working in Mojo because see, Ply already, he got a major presence on Instagram anyway.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Then he make good music and he got a little following. So he got folk coming on his page really just to see him talk shit anyway.
Yeah.
But he incorporate that with his music and then post his little challenge of it. Is that rock? And everybody who do some fire shit, he just posted. So it's just part of just promoting now with this social media age. That's why it make it so easier to be independent. Especially when you done stamped your name like a nigga like Blacc. Blacc ain't never got to sign to nobody else. He gonna always be able to get a check. Putting out music, get a check for monetize through his account and goddamn get some show money.
And he taking over with the Instagram post,
you feel me?
Facebook post, whatever he doing.
They fuck with him, you know what I mean? So just like Blacc Youngster,
just like
Blacc Youngster, it's like the nigga music good, but he's such a fool. So many folks that really fuck with him because he acted on antics on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? But he tie that shit in with his music, you know what I'm saying?
And really, a lot of those artists, what they're doing is like, I don't necessarily think they plan on popping off on a skits or a sketch type of thing, but that's what it becomes. It becomes the new form or format for a sketch art type material. You know what I mean? And we just take it to that level all the time because we envision the theater aspect of so much entertainment that we see every day. You know what I mean?
Really, you know what I'm saying? As an artist, whatever you try to do, man, you just gotta you all your talents all together, put all that shit on your social media feed. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, just like DC Young Fly, a rapper, he can sing, but he really in it bad with the comedian shit.
Yeah, just talking.
They only getting booked for, you know what I'm saying, promote, but he's
him being himself,
able to promote all the other shit through that. You know what I mean? Because he got 2-3 million followers. Most of them follow him for the comedy. He come out with a
t-shirt
I think it began because he was trying to, get followers to promote his music. It just so happened that people look at him more as a comedian.
Since we all here, man, before we do anything, go any further, we got some good hip-hop heads in the building, you know what I'm saying? And y'all niggas got some opinions that I value y'all niggas' opinion, goddamn. So, who are y'all top 5 MCs of all time, like y'all GOAT list, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And when you present a question like that, you gotta go first.
Why do I gotta go first?
You don't go first.
All right.
I don't know. We can go.
You gonna name
Who your top 5, bro? Go ahead and start it out.
Name some of the similar folks.
Not necessarily though. God, I don't know who your top 5 is. You know who my top 5 is. So why? Not unless if we all name them the same people, then that means shit. It might be a lot of facts to why we naming these people. You know what I'm saying? You got some facts and some stats to hide to go behind. You know.
Go ahead and give us your top 5 though. Go ahead. So with that being said, go ahead and give us your top 5.
Yeah, we'll start. You will go there and that clockwise.
Right.
Man, I'm gonna go with the safe ones. So we'll say.
And then it don't even got to be in no specific order.
Nah, you got so just the top 5, not ranking them one.
Nah, you don't got to rank your top 5 without no order. Just your top 5.
Oh shit! My top 5, we going 3 stacks. For me, Method Man, then the other guys, the Pops, the Biggies, the Jay-Z. All the other guys, but
So you say 103,000 Method Man, Tupac, Jay-Z, and Biggie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Them niggas interchangeable once you start.
That's why I said the 5. That's why I said the 5.
This is 6, 7, 8.
We don't want to know that. Oh, so your 5 is goddamn.
Right.
Method Man, 103,000, Tupac, Biggie, and
The usual suspects.
And Nas? Did you say Nas?
I
Said Jay-Z. You said Jay-Z. My bad. My bad.
Ooh, he
My
didn't
bad.
say Nas.
Somebody say Nas, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Maybe. Who you got, Papa?
Man, I got Pop, I got Nas, Biggie. I want to say Outkast as a group.
Okay.
As a group.
I respect
And Jay-Z or Eminem.
No.
They interchangeable.
Whoa.
They interchangeable.
Or,
They interchangeable in your eyes.
I'm going to say Jay.
okay, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So he got Pop, Nas, and Big, Jay-Z,
Outkast.
and Outkast as a group. That's a good 5.
Pop, Nas, and Big. God. Whoa.
That's a ether line.
Top
man.
5 greatest of all time, in my opinion. I gotta say Pop. And I just give Pop that Pop because he really lived more of what I feel like. Not what he lived per se, because Pop did tell a lot of stories for other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then number 2 definitely got to be Nas, because Nas was one of the best lyricists that I heard as far as like writing rhymes. To be a rapper, Nas was that top lyricist in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac, he was lyrical. He was more poetic with it. But as far as like the struggle, you know what I mean? Pop really had a crazy life and at the same time, you know what I mean, poetic. Nas was more lyrical and kind of didn't have to do some of the things he did, but he did. You know what I mean? Now, Biggie, I like Biggie.
So that's your third one.
That's my third one.
All right.
Biggie my third. And then DMX one of my greatest.
Okay.
DMX one of my greatest of all time.
No.
DMX. And then I had to go the whole Dungeon family as I don't even want to. This
Now
ain't
you
even.
putting movements up.
Yeah.
I'm finna,
man.
hey,
Hold on.
I
Man,
can't
you can't
pick
put the
nobody
whole
different
Dungeon.
from. I can't pick nobody different.
Hey,
That's a
no,
group.
bro. No.
That's a group.
Well, if it's a group, then because when they came out with the album, Outkast went on the album. Right or wrong, true or false. They went on the
Even in
album.
Darkness,
They went on that.
they was on Even in
No,
Darkness.
they weren't, bro. They went left. They went on the album.
They was on Even in Darkness.
Bro, you
Not-
can't pick the whole Dungeon family in no damn one
No,
artist.
I got to. That's my top
They like
5.
the Wu-Tang.
That's my top
That ain't
5.
even the same as Wu-Tang though.
You right.
Because Wu-Tang, dropped multiple albums as a group. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So boom, that kind of.
Cause see, if I did it any other kind of way,
you trying to include
listen,
CeeLo and Andre 3
listen. If I did it any other kind of way, I would have to say Andre, Big Boy, CeeLo, or I had to say Andre, CeeLo, Big Boy, Cool Breeze, Witch Doctor.
You can't say that if you
No.
reaching for a top 5.
That would be my top 5.
That's your top 5.
That would be my top 5.
The Dungeon
It would
five.
be it would be Andre, CeeLo, Big Boy, Cool Breeze, and Witch Doctor. That would be my top 5.
Witch Doctor over goddamn.
No, it's part Jay-Z and all
Hey,
them.
top 5.
That
What's your
would be my
top
top. That would be my top 5.
Okay.
They top
If
5.
I had to do it like that, because that's where I came
You got a
from.
local list.
That's where I came from.
I get
Yeah.
it, dog.
That's where I came from, but that's
But-
why I said the whole Dungeon family.
So
but
how-
I didn't
I'm
just
trying
like
to say, how do-
the whole Dungeon family
Okay,
because
cool. So
everybody I named came out in that
So
same
how-
time period.
So how do Cool Breeze credential measures up to be over Lil Wayne?
I'm not going
on.
on his credential in his particular body of work, East Point's greatest hit. I'm going off his level of content, his performance, his deliverance, and his lyrics. Everything that he put together in that body of work, in my opinion, was like, man, Cool
But see,
Breeze.
what do you use to
Gauge that? What's your meter? What's your tool? But mine was, because that was where I was at.
So basically,
I was
Cool
from
Breeze
a
album.
town south of Atlanta, southwest of Atlanta, and those guys were from the capital of my state, which I respected and revered to be like the greatest thing I ever seen.
that
And that was a
album-
level of my circumference of
So
awareness.
basically, that
And
album.
that was the biggest thing in my circumference of awareness when it came to music.
So that album, in your opinion, is bigger than Machiavelli, bigger than Illmatic, is more.
No. To me, it was because I knew that before I knew that. Before I knew Machiavelli and Tupac, before I was into that, I was into everything done the family. Before I was into that, the only other thing I listened to besides Dungeon Family was Tupac and Nas. That was it. I didn't like Jay-Z.
That's an interesting vibe.
Biggie came by the time Biggie was gone. He was a classic to me because I wasn't really into Big like that.
Okay, I can dig it. You know what I mean?
And all of them came
that's
around
your-
that same.
that's
And see,
your vibe.
I was on more Bone Thugs and Harmony than I was on them. I was on more Snoop Dogg than I was on them, and I was on more Too Short than I was
that's what I'm
on
saying.
them.
That's why I was just trying to
But
get
but they weren't my top 5.
your 5.
They were just my first.
So your 5 is the Dungeon Family. That's a collective
Yeah.
shit. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, okay, you know, he broke it down why that was his 5. You know what I'm saying? You know, I
That
can't.
shit deep.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
No,
You know
you
what I mean?
can't.
That man 5. My 5, man. I'm gonna say Tupac for the fact that I was around when that nigga was alive putting out that music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So not only was I hearing the music, I was actually out here seeing the impact it had on people. You know what I'm saying? Young and old, men and women, black and white. You know what I'm saying? Including myself. And the fact that the message that was in the music, you know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't just gangster. This shit was like political. You know what I'm saying? And
Revolutionary.
yeah, revolutionary. You know what I mean? Then you knew the nigga backstory, where he come from. You know what I'm saying? What kind of background, what kind of upbringing that nigga had. You know what I'm saying? It's just real influential. Then after death, all the stored away music they went to release, and all that shit was dope as fuck. You know what I mean? So definitely Tupac. He up there. He may be number 1 if I had to just go 1 through 5, but definitely Pop. I'm gonna say Nas because that nigga there. When I first heard that nigga come out with that. Could I rule the world if I could rule the world with Lauryn Hill? I felt like that shit was like the dopest song ever, nigga.
Yeah, that's one.
You know what I'm saying? That shit that
Classic,
nigga was saying,
all-time
you know what I'm saying? He was like, nigga, I paint the sand black, nigga, make Coretta Scott queen. You know what I'm saying? He was saying some shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
But the shit sounded
He
so
legalizing
good.
marijuana, like he was prophetic in some
That
of the
shit sounds
things
so
too.
good, then you check the nigga, his catalog.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Nas got a very impressive classical catalog. You know what I mean? Like, that Illmatic was a classic.
Yeah.
That It Was Written was dope as hell. You know what I mean? I even like The Firm. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that
And
ether
anything-
was
What?
that ether kind of
That either was the
put it like, damn, he really is in this category.
Yeah, because the whole album still,
he can be.
the whole Stillmatic, bruh, was a classic. Like, the way that nigga put that album together, you know what I mean? It was like, not only did he come back with a diss record that really put Jay-Z in
It
play,
really just squashed the
the
beat.
nigga put a whole
He did.
classic project together. And he really had to, because you come with Illmatic, which, like, your debut, and it was a classic certified 5 mic by the Source. Then you come with Stillmatic, nigga, you got to come with it. Tupac, nah, I really fuck with them some niggas, right? I've been fucking Nas for a minute, but yeah, then, shit, boy, that shit, it's tough, man. I'ma say Andre 3000, you know what I'm saying? For the simple fact, all the Outkast shit was dope. I kind of want to put Outkast in as a group, but I'm not, because I don't feel I need to, because when Andre dropped that guy, when they dropped that Speak About Love Below shit, it was kind of like 2 solo albums, you know what I mean? So he actually do got a solo album, although he wasn't really rapping on that motherfucker, but it's still a body of work. And then all the, you know what I'm saying, legendary features that nigga did, just taking nigga songs and making them his, you know what I'm saying? And just the whole, just Outkast, the catalog, you know what I'm saying? From Southern Playalistic to ACL into Quemini, all that shit was dope as hell, bro. Like, the song got something to say. That nigga Andre 3-Stat, that nigga legendary in it, and just in that sense alone. And I grew up on that music, you feel me? Coming from Georgia, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up on that, so I'm riding around 2 dope boys in a Cadillac, you know what I mean? So, yeah, them niggas.
what?
Oh. Who else? What? 3-Stat. Oh. Damn, but that shit hard, bro. But I'm gonna have to say, goddamn, that nigga Jay-Z, man. Only J in my top 5 is because I got introduced to his shit, like, with that Hard I Like Volume 2. I was in prison, but I got introduced to that shit like on Humble, you know what I'm saying? And nigga let me borrow it. We working out, nigga. I needed something to listen to. We had the tape back then. Nigga gave me the tape. The fuck this shit? I done heard the nigga name, but I never heard that from. So I listened to that shit, man. That nigga had a song with Too Short called "Goddamn Was All Good" just a week ago. Man, that bitch so hard. Then I just listened to the whole album, that Volume 2, that Hard Not Life. That shit was hard. Like, god damn, this shit hard. Then the nigga came out with Volume 3. So I just started, you know, being up on the nigga, right? And the nigga got a lot of, you know, classical content within his catalog. And then just the fact of the shit he done manifested from
Jay-Z
from when he first came out
broke
to
the
where
mold.
he at now. You know
It was
what
a
I'm saying?
lot of firsts. He did a lot of firsts.
His impact on the game and just how much goddamn money that nigga done got about the game. And the first thing that nigga was screaming was he was a hustler. That's like the first thing, when I listen to Jay-Z, that's like the first thing he let you know, nigga, I'm a hustler.
Right.
He don't know I'm a gangster killer.
He came
I'm
from
a
the
hustler.
culture.
You feel me? So that's all he stressed about in his music. So now that, you know, you see it.
I mean,
Even
so
now with
I mean, you know,
444, he still
he
putting
did
it
it so
out
we
there.
can relate to the music.
You feel me? So
Right.
definitely
His
Jay-Z.
audience, his base.
So there's Tupac, Nas, 3-Stat, Jay-Z.
Yeah, number 5.
Shit, man. It's hard, my nigga. It's hard. It's hard, man. because I feel like everybody I named, not only they were influential and put out great music, had great.
It's hard. It's
got
really hard to pick.
They
man.
got great catalogs, right? You know what I'm saying? They got classical shit, and them niggas really spin. They got good content, right? So that's the main thing. So I got some niggas in mind that this really just up there close to that plateau, but this like the holy grail of MCs. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta take your time with some shit like this, man. Eminem, he's not in my top 5. My 5th one, man, I wanna go Scarface. You know what I'm saying? He an honorable mention, but I'm not gonna go Scarface, man. I'm gonna go more new school, and it might be premature to some people, but I think Kendrick Lamar, he my 5th guy. He my 5th guy, man. He my 5th guy for the simple fact that if you really look at the nigga catalog, he probably got like 4 or 5 projects.
It's
all them bitches.
All his works. All his body work is just
tough, bro.
Something.
Them
totally
bitches tough, bro.
age,
Goddamn good Kid, Mad City.
Section 80.
Section 80. This last shit the nigga just dropped. That damn. The what's that other one? That butterfly shit. The pimple butterfly, man. Like the shit the nigga coming with, my nigga. He remind me of 3 Stacks a lot. You feel what I'm saying? He remind me of Andre 3000 a lot, you know what I mean? And I like how he coming, you know, he come from a conscious standpoint, but at times it's political.
And it's intense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But Kendrick Lamar coming with the music that people say don't sell. He coming with knowledge. People say knowledge don't sell.
Just like he said on that mascot remix with Future, he be like, how the fuck y'all let a conscious nigga goddamn you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, he touching the people though.
You feel me? Yeah, so
he
it's like
the people just like Pop.
And then he
people
not
gonna
compromising his style. He don't want he's commercial now, but he ain't compromising to become commercial. He just making them goddamn, you know what I'm saying? To pay attention to his goddamn music.
And that's actually a cliche and metaphor that's widely used out west too. People always say like, you know, we're out west. And you can hear it in West Coast music, you know, be like Pop. We're going to do it like Pop.
So
they
that's
believe
my
in
top
that
5,
now.
man. I got Tupac, Nas, Jay-Z, Andre 3000, and Kendrick Lamar.
That's a tough
I got to go
that's a real tough
list,
man.
Because he still, you know what I'm saying, he really got down, he really got his hand. He got his hand.
Most people ain't gonna have none of the new school guys on their top 5.
They might don't, but
you got
most people not
most
because
people
they didn't grow up on the new school artists.
most people don't. But
But a nigga like Kendrick got to be in the convo.
he definitely in the conversation.
He got to be in the
Gotta
convo.
be.
He in the conversation because when you think about
all time.
yeah.
Of all time.
Because you gotta look this
Already?
this how you gotta look at
In
it.
the top 5.
In the conversation, he top 10.
This how you gotta look at it. This how you gotta look at it, Johnny. When you judging them, this what I'm judging.
I mean, Lil Wayne could have easily been in there too.
He was
Easy.
close, but see, this what you gotta judge on.
Time.
This what you gotta judge on, right? Not just longevity. You gotta judge on this.
His numbers too. Wayne got numbers.
This is what I judge off. I judge off the numbers. I judge off, most importantly, the quality of work, the body of work.
Right.
Meaning you gotta have a resume. You
Lil
feel
Wayne
what I'm
could have
saying?
easily
So,
made that.
I'm not gonna put you on there if you only got. That's why Big ain't
And-
on there.
and- and-
Big,
but if you
Big
go
don't
against
got
body of
enough-
work,
Big
Lil
don't
Wayne
got
should have
enough
been number
body of
1.
work. Not necessarily. That's not all.
If you
that's not all
go
I'm
with body,
that's
okay,
not all
right.
I'm just giving you kind of like a requirement of mine and
Right.
why certain people like Big ain't on my top 5.
Right.
Because he don't got enough body of work. He don't got
True.
enough classics.
But
True.
Kendrick do.
Yeah, he got more albums than Big.
Yeah, he got more
And
work. He got
everything
more work.
dope.
I mean, but
Everything.
But
all
look
this
though,
shit dope.
that's just
You feel
from
me? So
that's just from having more life and more time to do it. You know what I mean? So.
But look what Pac accomplished in the little time he was in.
In a little time,
Exactly.
but Pac had more. He was doing more work
Exactly.
behind
So
the scenes that
didn't.
didn't get published.
So it's just like
I mean,
Gucci
it
Mane.
ain't nobody's fault. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
just like when Gucci got locked up, he still had more music out
Right.
than niggas that was on the
He was doing videos.
Because
Lil
when he
Wayne
was out,
did the
he
same
was
thing.
outworking them
Lil
niggas.
Wayne did the same thing. He was shooting videos from behind the wall too.
Just like Tupac, he outworked them niggas. That
He
nigga
did.
died, that nigga still had songs and albums stacked up
Right.
way high. You know what I'm saying? So all that go into
We
it.
ain't
But what
know
I'm
he
saying
was
is,
dead or
I
alive.
look at sales, I look at the body work, I look at the actual content, I look at the impact. You know what I'm saying? That the artists and the music had on the culture. You know what I'm saying? The impact they had. Because everybody I named, I done, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here around in the scene and feeling it, the impact that it got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also looking at the actual lyricism. What the fuck these niggas talking about? You know what I'm saying? What are these niggas rapping about? You know what I mean? And that's why a nigga like Lil Wayne won't make it, cause he not really talking about shit, to be honest. He can rap his ass off. All the album, to me, he was talking about something was here and there a little bit on that Carter 3. I love Carter 2, but Carter 3, he was kind of talking about a little something. But like the song him and Drake,
Carter
that
4.
Family Feud shit, the song dope as hell, especially the Drake verse. Then Wayne just go to rapping his ass off, but it was a whole bunch of nectar.
Was it Carter 4 or Carter
It
5
just
when he was
clever
talking
stuff.
about
Exactly,
Jesse Jackson?
so-
He was talking about politics or something like that. Al Sharpton. Which one was
Yeah.
that? 4 or 5?
That's three.
Three, he stepped up.
At the end, when he did the whole long skit at the end,
Damn,
it was like a freestyle thing. There was 4 or 5.
Three, I don't know, man.
I think it was
I
4
don't
or
even
5
heard.
because we know what
5
happened
ain't
with
came
6.
out yet.
We know what happened with Carter. See, it had to be
Carter 5 ain't
It had
came
to be
out yet.
Carter. It was Carter 4 then.
I ain't even listened to 4. But
Yeah, it was
but yeah,
Carter
so
4 at the
that's
end.
why certain people make my list, certain people don't. I like, it's an honor. I got some honorable mention, nigga, like
Right.
Scarface and you know other people like that. But
2 Chainz.
hell nah.
B.O.B.
Hell nah.
T.I.
Them niggas,
Top 5.
them niggas make a loud
So
top
you
5.
so you really need some different top 5.
Dom Kennedy. I like
Like-
Dom.
I like
Dom
Dom.
been around
Look,
for a long
like,
time.
like
2
Dom.
Chainz ain't even
I like
nowhere
everybody.
on nobody's list.
Not mine.
If you,
He fine though. 2 Chainz dope, but
I like Chainz.
I want 2 Chainz is not above Ludacris on my list.
I was just about to say, why you would put with Ludacris being the top 10?
Luda above 2 Chainz on my list.
I respect him, but and lyrics, but his style it's separate. It almost ain't as serious as everybody else.
When I think of Luda, I automatically think of Red Man. Like
Yeah, they did
a rap,
kinda
some
the
rap
same.
niggas with big personalities. You know what I mean? That they brought that to their music, and it helped. You know what I'm saying? Captivate their fan base.
There was Redman, another one that he ain't in that greatest all time top 5. Now he might be
No,
in a
not on
different
top 5, but he is somebody goddamn top 10. That nigga
Right.
rapping ass nigga. Just like Twister.
Sheesh.
Can't too many niggas I rap that nigga.
Right.
Boy,
Right.
That nigga dope.
Busta Rhymes, for that matter.
Yeah,
Busta
man,
Rhymes had
dope.
some
He got
ages,
some dope
classics.
nigga. That's why I say like niggas need like a top 50.
Q-Tip, you know.
It's just
Yeah,
so
no
many.
niggas.
There's so many.
You write your 50. I
Yeah,
like
you need
my
a top 50, dog, cause it's a bunch of
God,
rap
That
niggas.
is awesome.
It's a bunch
Man.
of rap niggas.
That'll prove some
You
knowledge
would
to
do
you.
top
Ain't
50 and forget some.
We gotta do an event called Top 50 where people just come out and do. It'd have to be a whole event, man. It would take all day to do a top 50.
kind of name they top
Yeah.
50. and just-
No, you ain't got it. No, ain't no name. You just gonna write this shit down and we're gonna put this shit up
I
on
mean,
the
it's the same
PowerPoint.
thing, same thing, same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll be in for a long week.
Right.
Yeah.
Name some top 50.
50, but yeah.
Yo, you would be
I mean,
94
niggas-
twice.
They probably just
But
need
that-
try to get their top, at least a top 20 in their head.
You get
To
your
write
top
it
20.
down and just, you know what I'm saying, have your own requirements of what you go off of. Because
Right.
you got a lot of rappers,
It's a
bro.
lot of
Like,
rappers.
It's like
My
niggas like
top 20
Rakim, you know what I mean? Them niggas,
Right, and then
them
maybe
niggas was dope still. Just because they were back then, they don't take away their dopeness.
right.
You feel me? Them niggas were dope. Nigga like Easy E. You know what I'm saying? Not just on the fact they like lyricism wise, just the impact that the nigga had on the culture. You know what I'm saying? One of the first independent CEO/rap niggas. Then the movement.
But see, back then though, that's the other thing too. You almost give a Kendrick some extra points because he coming out in a time when the game flooded. See, back then, Kim and all them, it wasn't a whole bunch of people who was making some noise. They was the only ones.
Right. Now you true on that.
But the music, you still gotta base it off the music and the actual albums and shit.
That let you know where music at too, because for Kendrick Lamar to come out, well, like I said, the level of substance and content that he has and lyricism that he has and thrive the way that he is, just like those great top 5 rappers, you know, to be even considered in anybody's mind to be close to a top 5 artist suggests that, you know what I mean, he still possessed that same level, that high level of quality,
but
lyricism that these rappers had back in the
so
day, even though they were the only ones out.
It's like so many niggas kind of like, they kind of like indoctrinated that nigga, like with with Snoop, Dre, all them niggas came on stage that day with that sign.
Yeah.
And they basically goddamn gave that nigga the crown, like, bro, we can give you the throne, you gonna represent the whole West Coast.
Right.
Then that nigga did that control goddamn verse.
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't never seen a verse called that much noise in hip hop where that nigga like, nigga, I'm the king of New York, just really just shitting on all them niggas. Like,
everybody.
None of y'all niggas out-rap me.
Right.
It was 50 niggas coming up with goddamn response.
50 Cent tried to do something like that. He tried to control the narrative with controversy.
You feel me? And it wasn't even the country. It was just a verse that nigga spit, but the verse was just that. It was just that dope.
It was controversial though.
It was controversial because it was kind of like when Snoop Dogg came through and kicked down the building in the video and shit. But it was a visual. This nigga did it through a verse.
Right.
And you know them New York nigga, they take that shit serious about that rap shit, that lyric shit. Them niggas like, nigga, what? Nigga, I'm the motherfucking MC from the Bronx. Nigga trying to come at that
that's
nigga.
so true.
They couldn't fuck with him, though. And that's the thing, it's like, that's what I like about Kendrick Lamar. That nigga, the dopest nigga out there, he know it, he let you niggas know it. It let you niggas know if you want an invitation, come get your song.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a song you need to listen to though. You heard, you know, he got like a little series going called The Heart. If you go back to his mixtape, he got a song called The Heart.
Yeah.
But he got 4 different parts to it. You need to listen to all 4 of them. But 3, The Heart Part 3, shit is stupid.
Man, I already know that man going in, bro. That nigga, that's serious.
3 probably my favorite.
That nigga, that's serious. But the thing I can say about that nigga, that I only I ain't gonna say it's a big gripe, but I can tell that nigga really studied Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Because I see it be too many different similarities to flow patterns and deliveries and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, that equate and relate right back to 3 Stack. I'm a big 3 Stack fan, so I catch on to that shit fast. Yeah. But I seen 3 Stacks in the studio with him on not the Down album, I think the album before that. Like basically, he let 3 Stack Head and Home got them co-signed and gave him the confirmation like, oh yeah, that's the one. You know what I mean? So it's all love. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if it's a nigga you want to emulate, that's a good nigga to goddamn go by.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you know.
I think we ranking everybody and saying this guy here, this guy there. From an artist perspective, I think they kind of compete with they self. Like I ain't trying to go harder than this nigga.
You trying to outdo your lad? It's competitive.
Not all the artists. Not all of the artists. Some of them do.
Niggas
Most
trying
of them
to
do.
be the best, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
You think they trying to be?
You don't listen to the lyrics.
Some of them do. A lot of them do. And they say it. They say it.
that they lyrics. Like especially King Gunther, especially Kendrick Lamar, that nigga be letting them niggas know y'all niggas can't fuck with me. I rap all.
I mean, so that
they going at Big Sean.
They listening to other
like
artists.
Pusha T been going at Wayne and Drake them for a while. Meek Mill and Drake been going at each other for a while.
Over with it.
But I'm just saying, it's competition. It always have been. That's the spirit of hip hop. That's the spirit of
Pushing that
MC.
side.
That what MC got damn started from. Oh yeah, that's a nigga on the ride. That nigga side of French. Speaking of him and Big Crit got a major tour called Heavy as the Crown. It's getting ready to start up, goddamn real soon. I think in March. So that's something to look out for.
I'm trying to go.
Yeah, that's something to look out
I
for.
think
Check them
they're
dates
gonna be
out.
out here in like June.
Yeah, check them dates out. I fuck with both of them guys, man. Especially that No Dope on Sunday, man.
Right.
That's the dopest album that dropped 2017. Other than Damn. In 444.
I agree. I agree.
That shit was dope.
You want me to tell you who gonna win album of the year next year
Who?
for the Grammy? Or this year?
Who?
Sam Smith.
Who is that?
Just what?
I don't know who that is.
Sam Smith.
Album of the year?
I think it'll be Rich
Because he
Kid.
got somebody like that on there.
Grammy?
He
Oh, you
won.
talking about coming?
He won last. Not. You know, Kendrick won this year, but he won last year.
Who is
Who he
that
had
dude?
on the
Rap,
album?
sing?
The dude that
Oh,
sang?
Singer.
the
Yeah.
singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you think
who
had
the
a
features
feature
on
on
the
the
He a
album?
gay guy. He
I
the
know you're
gay
talking
guy.
about.
You know what
That
I'm
Stay
talking
With Me dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who he got to have somebody featured on there.
No.
You don't think
Not
so?
necessarily, but it's still dope. It's
So
dope.
he bigger than Adele.
He bought where Adele at.
Yeah, because they were, you know, 'cause Adele always get album of the year.
Right.
Through there.
But
I
Sam
think
Smith,
Big-
man,
I
I
think-
bought both of his
I
albums. They
think
both
Rich the Kid gonna have the
crazy.
best album of 2018.
Boy,
Rich
he
the
ain't
Kid.
even gonna be considered.
I'm
That
telling
ain't
you
the
now.
Grammys.
I'm telling you
He got album of the year. He get
Album
album of
of
the
the
year.
year.
Rich the Kid, nigga.
He
You
might
heard
get-
it here first.
You ain't finna go.
He might get MTV
Y'all must
award.
ain't heard that new song he got called Plug Walk. Well, that's the hottest shit hot right now.
It won't get a Grammy though.
You go from Kendrick to Rich the Kid.
He on the song with him. New Freezer. They on the scope together.
They paid him
I'm
too.
trying to tell you what's going on, man.
They paid him good.
I'm telling you now, the nigga making some good music right about now. Go check out that Plug Walk.
Yeah,
You check that Plug Walk off, that motherfucker ain't fine, give you 50 push-ups. That motherfucker fine. They're the hottest shit out right now. You
I
heard
wanna
it here
check it out,
first.
too.
It just dropped.
I think I heard
It just dropped.
it. They got like a real trap beat.
That bitch hard, bro. That bitch hard. And the reason I say that, I fought Rich Kid. I'm damn near a Rich Kid promoter. But the nigga got that interview. He said he got Crip Brown on there. They got Lil Wayne on there. They got Future on there. You already got Kung Fu Kendrick on there. So, hey, you got Young Scope behind him. He the youngest CEO in the game. I think his time, he the fourth Migo. You know, a lot of folks don't know he the fourth Migo. So I just think it's his time. But Migo just had their time. I think he next. That's just how I feel. I could be wrong now. But I don't think it's too far-fetched. Got Interscope behind him, man. Interscope have been responsible for some big albums.
The fourth Migo though.
Yeah, he came out with the Migo. He came out. They used to have a mixtape series called Streets on Lock. He used to host it. The young nigga so savvy. He had it was a DJ dude who had a profile on live mixtape. So Rich the Kid went on there and changed the DJ name to like some other crazy little name. It just started flooding with just him and Migo mixtape on live mixtape. Cause the nigga had a account. And that shit just went to blowing up. It went to popping. He got hot. So now the DJ nigga hot, but it's really like a incognito DJ nigga. Cause you know what I'm saying? It's really this nigga. You feel me? But the series got so hot, them niggas got a deal. You know what I'm saying? He signed QC, they signed QC, boom. But he eventually left QC and just did his own thing, started his own label. Rich Forever signed a couple young niggas. And now he got a big boy distributing deal with Interscope. Youngest CEO of the game. I fuck with him, fourth Migo. Rich the Kid, Plug Walk. I'm telling y'all. I'm trying to tell you, they gonna have to hide the album. Cause he said it first, so I'm just going by what he said. He said he gotta have the best album.
Sounds like you just promote.
I am. I fuck with the Kid. That's one of my favorite young artists. See, that's one thing about me. Like I said, I love Nas, just like everybody else, Tupac, all that. But I also
listen to it and stay up.
I
But
fuck with
and
y'all
not
niggas.
only just listen
I fuck
to
with
it, you
y'all
gotta stay
niggas.
up on
I
on the
fuck with
new
them.
music that's coming
You got
out,
to.
man. And you know, really give these brothers a chance to, you
got
know,
to.
really, you know, articulate and express themselves.
They had that come.
Have that much. Well, I can't say he didn't have that much. He didn't get No awards for I think that it did have some kind of influence on the way post for artist rap.
That song, that project is bigger. To go back, it's really bigger than a Grammy. Even though it didn't get a Grammy, it don't matter. This is still gonna be one of the top all time.
Right.
Because of its effect.
Yeah, I mean, just touch on the topic you talking about for the generation gap or the generation divide. I don't like it, you know what I mean? Because what niggas got to realize is that the quote-unquote OGs that's now, they got to realize the OG before them, they didn't sound like them niggas. Or the niggas before them didn't sound like the niggas before them. So, hip-hop is always evolving. It always has, and it always will continue to evolve. You feel what I'm saying?
You can always hear what the artist was saying until recently.
Listen though, listen. You mentioned what I'm going to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you, that's what happened to New York. When New York fell off, they was victims of their own ways. They were trying to keep it to the essence and all that old country shit they kept talking about. Oh, that ain't hip hop. They were trying to say what it was and what wasn't hip hop and how hip hop should sound, and they were trying to stay in one lane. Hip hop passed their ass. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas from the South, there was so many different funky flavors and vibes coming out, so versatile and diverse that it was so much to choose from that they didn't want that old watered down hip hop shit that were coming from the East Coast. So they just got passed along for a long time because they were trying to stay with the essence. So then they were like, damn, these South niggas winning. So then them niggas went to changing their beat sounds and they samples and they flow patterns and shit like that. They kind of try to get some of that South flavor, and they caught a couple hits. So now New York is kind of back where it want to be, but it took a while. So what I'm saying is, anytime you try to stay stuck in a certain capsule, music gonna leave your ass. So you gotta always evolve and gotta keep your ears open to what's new and what's funky, what's fresh. You feel what I'm saying? Because the old head don't dictate what's cool. Sorry. And the youth dictate what's cool.
That's why they so salty.
So exactly.
That's the reason that it's done.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, nigga, it's so many rappers out. If you don't like the young nigga what they saying, you don't got to listen to them.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. So they don't just hating on them and saying this and that. You know what I mean? So you salty, you mad, you hate them because they popping. And I guess your shit ain't popping. You feel what I'm saying? If you an artist complaining about the new artist, but if you